Live. Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful evening here. We certainly are. Myself and James Ed14 has, well, we're both here in the commentary box for tonight, and it should be a very interesting race, as we saw last time out in F3 with both Toro Rosso's, Michelle Van Dungen, Kip, and who else? F1 Spider as well, all, and Durmilios as well, right at the end, leading until the very last lap. So hopefully we get a good show like we did last time, but yeah, we got quite a bit of time before quali starts. In fact, I'll double check. We have 7 minutes, so I guess I will hand over to my co-commentator to tell you the standings.
Yeah, and before I do tell you the standings, whatever you might be doing, I hope you are having a nice evening, but it is about to get even better because FRL F2 is here to whet your appetite once again on a Thursday night. I think that sounded pretty well, didn't you think?
Yeah.
But
That's
standings. So, Rocco out in front in the Drivers' Championship with 25 points scored from Australia. Jumpalainen in second on 18 points. JB in third on 15. Then it's Amanda on 12. Shart on 10. Lixa on 8. Jack Meyer on 6. When did the last time he scored points? Goodness me. GRZ Rodriguez or Tampa Pace scoring 4 points. SDB got on 2. And MacGyver, I'm not sure if he's here tonight, on 1 point.
Sadly, he's not online, so I don't think he'll be making an appearance today. Right, I just want to invite some... People have suddenly come online, so I need to make sure they're in. Alright, Geronimo, okay. Oh, no.
Snatch it off me.
And that clanging noise means you know what. Yeah, so I can't believe why is it always so just like when quali's about to start? It's just.
I don't think they're very happy with me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point.
I don't think they're very happy
Yeah,
with me, you know.
I just want to make sure everyone's in. That's the thing, because I've got everyone's who's in F2. I've got them on my friends list.
Hey, it could be worse.
Oh, the Swede's online. The Swede.
Swede.
Right. It's right. This guy. Okay. I managed to get
Somebody's
him in.
left.
Oh. Oh, unseen. I think unseen. Is unseen here? Oh. Alright. Hopefully that wasn't a connection issue for him.
What the heck is going on now?
He's here. Oh, the Swedish. Lovely, right. Brilliant. Okay.
VNMI.
Yeah, he couldn't make it last week, but thank goodness for that, because we didn't actually have any space.
What about it's Adam? Is he here tonight?
He is not online, so I unfortunately.
Good job.
Right.
I like it how you killed me, and it's a 1v5.
Multiplayer.
Oh God!
No, not on Fortnite. What are you doing, Mr. DKW? Yeah. Okay. Because
Hey.
that'll be in a near
This is
full
my
lobby.
doing.
Oh yeah.
Through turn 6, V12 man. Good
Turn
evening,
6.
JB. Good evening, Storm. Jackal is... Ballboy signed 3 drivers to 1 team, apparently.
Have I?
Apparently you have. According to J-Roll in the comment section.
Alright, let me work this out. I think it might be Force India. I know why.
F2 better than F1 100%. To be honest, I've got to kind of agree with that comment.
Really?
Unseen is here. Fortnite for life. Good luck to Amanda, good luck to Unseen, and good luck to everyone that is competing tonight. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's me and Ballboy in the commentary box once again, and I think we're ready for an enthralling night of live action in FRL F2 and Bahrain.
Yeah. Just to address the seat issue, it is. Yeah, essentially yes, he is a
For the
reserve.
first 2 weeks.
And it says we got 11 viewers, so I don't know why it says
We
4
do.
on your.
Well, I said we had 4, and then it's went up to 11. So when I've mentioned about the viewers, everyone is now tuned in. Ah, you see.
Ah,
It isn't my fault.
the magic touch, right? Amanda Haas. What is Haas doing again? He did the same thing last week of not joining in time.
Shoot her.
Yep, and shots as well.
What do you do? If you seem to
Oh well, that's a shame.
be a pro.
Evaluation race, by the way. So there is a bit of background between them two.
Right. Oh, that's a big shame. We could have had. Well, we've got how many spaces there? 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 spaces left, so quite nearly a full lobby here. I want to make sure once again we get people in. Yeah, because Haas is I don't know what's happening to Haas. So how many drivers have we got racing then?
Yes! Oh yeah! We live to lose.
Okay, I'll go and spectator when the countdown starts. So. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. So hopefully.
I know.
For God's sake, with a straight face now.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, Sam feels bad. What you do? Finger your girl too hard, or you tell your. Oh, that's a brilliant comment. That. Oh, that's
Okay.
fantastic. Very sexual. Very sexual. These guys are in the comment section tonight. Storm's got 2 broken fingers, and I wish him well on that. Hopefully, he can make tomorrow's evaluation race in America for us.
Somebody's gonna get banned, aren't they?
What does he put?
I'm gonna report being toxic.
And should I? Okay, should I get reserves in?
Vigil, Jaeger, Bandit, but not you.
Alright, okay, I'll do it then.
But you're about to cross the line. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll invite these guys.
Oh, 10 seconds left on the countdown.
Now let's go. Spectator,
Now we're
there we go.
starting.
Yeah. It's not fair to keep people waiting, as I learned from last Friday. Oh no, last Saturday, sorry. Right, time to
Oh,
do my, eat my dinner.
you're
So,
disappearing now for the first half of qualifying.
yeah, but I will reappear in around 5 minutes, hopefully.
There we
Over
go.
to you.
Thank you. Oh, somebody has joined the session late, I do believe. I can't see who that is because the name is not appearing up on my screen. But if you're just tuning in to We'll See You Tonight, it is FRL F2 round Bahrain. It's the second race of the season. And I am, of course, James Ed 14. And joining me in the comment box is Bulldog57, who is also streaming this. What I'm going to try and do to you is speak about a bit more on the EOS modes that are in the game, especially during qualifying, because it is going to be interesting to see if drivers actually use Hot Lap Mode 5 or Overtake Mode 4. The majority of which I hope will be running Hot Lap Mode 5 with it being qualifying, but during the race I highly recommend that Overtake Mode 4 is used if the close to drivers either in front or behind, because it does gain you more speed in a straight line, and that is confirmed. And there is a Haas leaving the garage now. That is V12 man. V12 man leaving the garage first, so he is first out on track. It is Brockhard that has joined the session late. I think there'll be a couple more following on from this. Brockhard, of course, an F3 driver, raced on Monday in Bahrain, round here. The V12 man out on track first. We've also got a bit of activity on the Mercedes garages, and the Williams of It's Geronimo's also out on track. And a couple of new drivers to pick up on, well, one driver certainly to pick up on is Vienmai. Vinemai. I still don't know how to pronounce that. But he's in the Toro Rosso, he's a Swedish driver. He's just entering the exit of turns 5 and 6 there, and 7 and 8. Let's keep on board with V12 man. I think the activity now is starting to reach fever pitch. Hopefully in the comments and in the and out on track. What I like to do is predict the top 3 for qualifying, and I think my top 3 for qualifying tonight is Amanda has had a crash with Little Brookie. Where the hell's that happened? That's in sector 1. What on earth has happened there with Little Brookie and Amanda? Already we've got a 5 first grid penalty for both drivers. Little Brookie and Amanda both getting 5 first grid penalties there. Not quite sure what happened. I was on board V12 man at the time. Hopefully somebody can tell us in the comment section about that. But I'm going to go for top 3, and I'm going to say Unseen is going to go first. I am going to say Rocco for second and Basfi for third. Keep an eye out on Lixer at Radiant Wizards, and a couple of others. I think Amanda could also do well in the session. But V12 man exiting the first sector, the 28-2 I think through the first sector in the house. V12 man, I think this is his first race in FRL F2. I wasn't here last week. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. V12 man will be coming up to that, of course. He's now running down the back straight in Hot Lap Mode 5. Not using up much of his EOS. It is quite a limited track for EOS, I've got to say. Especially in this final sector, you will be using quite a lot of EOS down the straight, but because this is mainly a cornering circuit, As there's a yellow flag in Sector 3, I think it's just people slowing down in front around the final corner. I think that is the case, as V12 man now comes around the final corner in the Haas. The first lap is going to be set here in Bahrain for FRL F2 this season. And he's set to 28.6, not too bad at all, already quicker than some of the laps. Who is coming? Rocco is around the final corner in the Ferrari. Don't think he's going to be going as quick as Vienmai though. 27.5 for Vienmai, and Rocco with a 27.9. Unseen is coming up towards the line now in the Force India as Bas FIFA goes quickest. Unseen 28 flat. Bit disappointing if I've got to be honest with Unseen. I've been made aware that he is running no assists, so that might just be the case. He will have a little bit of thing. Here's a yellow flag in Sector 3, and that's Radiant Wizards run. Radiant Wizards round. Radiant Wizards round there. In Sector 3, he's lost his front wing. It's similar to Billy losing the front wing there and crashing out in qualifying and in the race in FRL F3 on Monday. Same place, that curb can catch drivers out, and in the case of Radiant Wizards, it has already caught him out. Jack Boy is out on the soft tyres, just picking up on that, as JB goes third with a 27.6. Matey Boy going quicker than Rocco as well. Jacko around the final corner, see how he's looking in the Ferrari. He is going to be up there, I think. Jacko, 28.2, puts himself 8th ahead of Lexa, who I've got to say is on the medium tyres. I've just realised that he's going 2 tenths quicker as well in the first sector. Might be interesting to see if he is on another lap, which I think he is, because he's just got to save that EOS just a little bit. He's got 32% left going in towards the end of the second sector. Lexa, is he improving? Yes, he is. 900's up in the middle sector. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get any closer to who are ahead of him. He is in the Williams, of course, Lexa. F3 runner-up last season and coming through into the final corner now. Lexa on the run to the line. Is this going to be an improvement? Yellow flag in Sector 2. Somebody has crashed there. Lexa, yeah, improved by a 10. Nearly goes ahead of Jacko's. The yellow flag in Sector 2. Who is that? Unseen is waiting for his Force India teammate to go into the pits. Not quite sure who that was in the middle sector. The yellow flags have now gone off as Amanda is about to start a lap. Little Brookie went through the first couple of corners. Let's have a focus on Amanda, I think. In the Renault, he's just about to start a lap. Unless he's coming in. No, he's not. Hot lap on 5 for Amanda. He's got 80% left on that EOS, so plenty for him to get around the lap. Deployment will be key, especially in the back straight in the nearing the end of the middle sector. But Amanda through turns 1, 2 and 3. Very nice line through there from the Spaniard, the FRL F3 champion of last season. Putting in a dominating performance. He didn't win round here though in FRL F3 last season. That went to Mads, and Mads had a good showing once again in FRL F3 last night on Monday. As Amanda reaches the end of the first sector, I think that was a 28.2 from Amanda. So he looks to be going right up with the big guns, with the big boys at the minute. Bas FIFA currently on provisional pole. Yellow flag Sector 2, Sector 3, and that's Little Brookie that spun. Little Brookie is the one that spun there in yellow flags as the yellow flags disappear, spending at the same place Radiant Wizards did just a couple of moments ago. But let's focus on Amanda, because he is approaching the end of the middle sector. I thought he was going to lose it there. Goodness me, great recovery by Amanda, and he's still on a lap, so no invalidation. He's still got plenty of EOS left to be deployed on this lap. Let's see how he's looking after that bit of a mistake. Amanda into the final corner now. He's still going to put himself right up there with that mistake. Amanda, how's he looking? It's a 27.6 and he goes 4th. Nice lap by Amanda there. Very, very good indeed. Quite a few of the drivers in the pits. Radiant Wizards, I think, is just about to go onto a lap. Chelsea Rodriguez is just about to go on a lap as well. We are halfway through qualifying nearly, and your current running order is as follows. Bas FIFA in the Force India, just coming out of the pits. leading the way for the 27-1. Rocco in second, Vienmai in third, Amanda fourth, JP fifth, Storm sixth, Matey Boy seventh, Jacko 8th, Unseen 9th, Elixir 10th, B12 and 11th, Geronimo 12th, Jack Meyer on the soft tyres in 13th. By the way, let's mention that Elixir is on the mediums. Radium Wizards 14th, Little Brookie 15th, JLZ Rodriguez is 16th, as my co-commentator has arrived back.
Yeah, and I just have one question for you. Who won the F3 Drivers' Championship last season?
It was Elixir. I said Amanda, didn't I?
Yes.
Shit. I do apologise for my mistake. Yes, I thought, yeah, Amanda lost it, didn't he, on the final weekend? Oh dear. My brain not serving me right. Yeah, in fact, it is Elixir that won the championship, not Amanda. Amanda is the FRL F3 runner-up. Elixir is the FRL F3 champion. Sorry for the confusion there. Clearly I have not had enough to eat and enough to drink tonight. Yellow flag, Sector 2, Sector 3. Who's that? It is a Ferrari. It's Jacko. He's run out of fuel. Jacko has run out of fuel there in the third sector, so that's why the yellow flags got out for him. Anybody surprising you so far in the session?
The Swede is certainly providing himself for a good debut.
Oh,
today.
JLZ Rodriguez just going second there. For the 27th.
He's gone pole.
Oh, and he's gone quickest. Oh,
Perfect time.
I don't know who this Swede is, but a 26.9, that's quite comfortable, I've got to say, Bailey. F2 pace. That's very good lap.
Yeah, but he's under threat really because Baz FIFA, that's only what, 2/10. I mean, you can find that in the braking zone really somewhere.
Baz FIFA should have it, I think. Personally, I think I put him up for pole position. I'm just having a look, by the way, at another stream. Give me a minute. I'm just seeing. Oh, we've got interest in here actually. Oh my god, we've actually got a lot of interest in here. We have 4 drivers in this race. Not bad. It's a ILR stream.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, Vienmai. Bass FIFA is on the lap. And it looks like he's going quicker here. He's going to put himself right in the mix. Oh, by 1,000 Bass FIFA. I was expecting him to do a 26.9. I didn't quite know how close it would be. But 1,000th between the top 2. Bass FIFA and Vienmai. First and second. Can you believe it? And look at the guys in behind. Keep an eye out for Rocco though. He's in the middle sector and he has gone quicker in the first sector.
Wait, does it say 1,000th on your screen?
Yep, 1,000th. 126.970 for Bass and Vienmai 126.971.
For me, they've done the same time.
As, by the way,
That's weird.
Storm has just gone 5th with a 27.5.
Great lap from him, yep. 5/10 off.
In fact, he was he was already there. It was actually Jack Meyer that was improving 27.8. I do apologise.
Oh, okay. Right, here's the Ferrari of the person who won the last race, should I say, in Australia.
Was that Rocco 2/10? Storm 2/10 up. Here's Rocco coming into the final. Yeah, I don't think this is an improvement.
Oh, it is.
Just a slight improvement. Goes third. I was expecting him to go like 27.9 pace, 26.9 pace, to be honest.
Yeah.
On that lap.
Yeah, he'll get another chance to go for it.
Elixir in the pits on the mediums. I think he'll be coming out late to try and improve. Mediums. In theory, Elixir will be going around Storm Amanda, I think.
I think Storm's 4/10 up.
Geronimo?
Unless that graphic's wrong.
Yes, he is. He's 4/10 up. This could be a 27.1 here. Storm.
It's third.
27.1. He goes
well
third.
Done.
I'll tell you what. I mentioned this in the evaluation race on Tuesday. Storm is probably one of the most improved drivers I've seen in league racing.
Yeah,
I really do. He has came on leaps and bounds. To think he's been running consistently last season, of course, but he's been up in another level this season so far in TFRL and in FRL, and that comes to show how much improvement he is with 2 broken fingers, may I add.
Yep, and he's on a pad, of course. So that's wow, that's remarkable. He's third. Maybe he should be on a pad more often.
Interesting to see. Rocco's run out of fuel. JB's just completed a lap. It's Geronimo. Yeah, we'll be gonna. Radiant Wizards, I think, is on a lap though. He is reaching the final corner now. He's just gone through the final corner. He's going to put himself right up here, Radiant Wizards. He's going to be ahead of Storm. Oh my goodness me! It's 8,000 between the top 3.
No way.
Unbelievable scenes here in Bahrain. Fast FIFA on pole currently. Vienmai second. Radiant Wizards third. Good.
You can script
do you know
that.
what? We're in for a right treat.
You
Whoever
could not
placed
script
these
that.
drivers into F2, great job.
Thank you very much. Well, they were in F2 anyway last season as well, so they've just continued
Well, it comes
there.
to show that promoting Montana, who is no longer league racing and stuff like that, that just comes to show how much talent we actually did have in FRL F2 last season, even without Oxide, Punisher, and Montana.
Yeah, of course. And is this JB on a lap? Yes, it is. Is it an improvement? It is by 3 tenths.
Oh, nice! 27.3. Wow. This is going to be so close in the race.
Yeah.
F1 Spider has joined. Not sure if that came up on your screen.
Oh yeah, that was about
Couple of
10
moments.
minutes ago.
Yellow flag sector 3. That'll be Storm, I would imagine. Oh no, Storm's in the pits. Who is that? And he stormed the tyres from the session. He could have had another lap in,
Yeah.
but I think he's just saving those tyres. As Aaron has wished me well in commentary tonight. Thank you, Aaron.
And I don't get any wishes, do I? Oh, brilliant. Okay. Oh, I see how it is.
See. Everyone's revolving around me, I think. The 2 Ferraris are coming out on track. It's Rocco and Jacko coming out on track. Both of them going around at the same time. Radiant Wizards has retired, I think, coming in the pits.
Yeah.
Who should we pick up on? Little Brookie's about to start a lap. Matey Boy is just starting a lap.
Is the Swede on his lap?
What about
think he
Lixer?
is.
Let's go on board with Lixer. He's on the softs.
It's, there's traffic.
He's got 2 Ferraris in. He's got 2 Ferraris in front of him. That is Rocco and Jacko. Rocco lets him through. Not sure about Jacko. Hopefully Jacko will get out of the way of Lixer. He is on the lap, of course. Jacko on that lap.
Perfect.
And
That's what we like to see.
Great sportsmanship. He's got a Renault coming up behind him as well. I think that might be Amenda. And he gets out of the way for him as well. That is good to see. Oh, and actually the Renault spun in the background. That's Matey Boy.
Oh, mate. Oh.
It's not Amenda, it's Matey Boy. Making a mistake, I think. Lixer is in the middle sector though, on the soft tyres. We should see an improvement here. I'm thinking, in relation to the medium tyres, we should be seeing him go around Little Brookie Jack Meyer sort of pace here.
Yeah.
He's within the 106s through the middle sector. This could be quicker than expected from Elixir.
But let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Let's hope he doesn't run out of fuel either, because that fuel is looking quite low, I've got to say. He's through the final corner now and seen retiring from the session in a disappointing 14th place. Elixir's improving. Oh,
P8, wow.
He goes ahead of Amenda. Wow.
Yep, Baz
Nice lap by
FIFA
Elixir.
around the final corner. I've no idea what his sector times are like. Force India pulling off there, that's unseen, and it is not. Oh, that was close.
Oh, but Vienmai's up in the first sector on the soft compound of tyre.
By
Oh, and Amenda's gone
20,000.
pole! Amenda!
Oh, wow.
Amenda's gone pole with a 26.4! Nobody's
that
getting
come
close
from?
to that!
Oh, and he's backed off. The Swede, he's backed off on his lap. That's it for him.
No, he hasn't. I think he's made a mistake in the middle sector.
Oh, it's
Somewhere.
not that curb again, is it? That's been
Maybe.
catching everyone out.
Matey Boy just crossing the line there. Jacko and Rocco and Jack Meyer, though, around the final corner.
Or going
Is he
a bit
improving on a
wide.
27.8? He's running a little quite wide there. No, he's not improving. 28 flat. Fast FIFA not improving. 3.2 seconds down in the first sector. He's got a Red Bull in front of him, who I think is Little Brookie, who is next on track. So let's go. We'll go Little Brookie, Rocco, Jacko. That's how we're going to go. So Little Brookie now in the middle end of the middle sector, not looking as quick. Oh, 106 flat through the middle, 900 down on his time.
And that's Bass behind him, right?
Oh, Rocco's spun! Rocco's spun!
Oh,
In the background, and Jacko goes a mile wide as well. Both
At
the
the
Ferraris
same
are running
place.
after them, nearly crashed into each other.
Oh,
Little Brookie
dear.
in the final corner. Might be improving. No, 27.8. And the two Ferraris having a bit of a collision. Oh, and there's a Toro Rosso out. That's the end my. Crashing into Matey Boy's here. Oh, and there's a Sauber gone into the back of Matey Boy as well. That is Jack Meyer's car.
Oh no, that's gonna.
Rocco and Jacko.
Okay, that's a bit.
Oh, Jacko just doing
okay.
donuts. Rocco's about to cross the line, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how he does, I think. This race, Rocco crossing the line. Oh, and for paces left. Jose Rodriguez.
Oh no.
Connection, perhaps? Because I know he did have one bar back in the day on F1 2016.
He did.
I was on F1 2016 and this is on F1 2018.
I hope he can rejoin.
As the qualifying... Oh yeah, Amenda's got the 5th place
Oh.
penalty, hasn't he? With Little Brookie. The
I
crash with Little
completely
Brookie.
forgot about that.
Amenda has set pole with a 26.4, but he gets a 5th place grid penalty, so it is as you were. Bass FIFA, VNMI, Radiant Wizard, Storm, JB, Amenda. Is that how it's going to run? Rocco, JLZ Rodriguez, Lixer, Jack Meyer, Matey Boy, Geronimo, Jacko, then Little Brookie, Unseen, and B12 Ban at the back. And F1
Wonderful.
Spider as well, if he hasn't left.
F1 Spider, yeah. I'm just hoping that Time for Pace can race because
Yeah, let's have a check of
Yeah.
the comments. Let's have more than 10 finishes tonight.
more than 10.
Lixer won F1 last year, not runner up. Comes to show how much of a thingy. Working tomorrow, James. Are there any next week? Yes, pre-season testing's on next week. I will reveal that more detail on tomorrow night's stream for TFRL. Well, this is FRL. I'm just having a look at the comments. Pending crashes and disconnections on PlayStation and lack of invites. Reader's got the cabbage trying to do a fast lap. B12 man commenting JLZ ruined his lap apparently.
Well, if you got footage, we can
As-
always issue penalties out.
I didn't see it. If I've got to be honest, I did not see it.
Well, if the drivers have recorded it, then
Yeah, if the drivers have, it'll be much appreciated if they can send that in to All Boy and the F4 admin team. But it is that time of the stream again, where we predict our top 3, and I'm going to put it right out there by saying Bass FIFA is going to win here in Bahrain. I'm going to say Amenda for second, and I'm going to say Vienmai third.
Well, I am going to go for Amenda for P1. I'm
Ooh.
going to go the Swede Vienmai
Oh, Jack Meyer's left.
in P2, and I'm going to say Bass for P3. As I am quickly going to. Oh, I can't invite.
Yeah, you
Can't
can't.
invite
I
him.
can't invite. If anybody can invite Jack Meyer before the race begins, that'd be much appreciated. It'll have to be quick time though.
Yeah, and
Probably we can't invite.
O. Stevens says Amenda, FIFA, Vernie top 3. So
Vernie. Is that his name?
Well, he's just put it in like a quick, short, kind of thing to see.
Vinamai. That I'm gonna have to practice that for next week. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Sauber going inside a Toro Rosso there on the way back to the grid. But we are about to get prepared for thingy. Just to point out, by the way, Jacko tyre choices. Lixer on the softs, Matey Boy on the softs, Geronimo on the softs, Unseen on the softs, B12 Man on the softs, F1 Spider on the softs, Little Brookie Super softs. Quite interesting. And even more interesting is Jacko on the mediums.
Indeed. And yeah, looking back actually what happened in F3,
Here we go.
Jack Meyer's car should be there. But here we go then, 5 red lights. And the Grand Prix
JZ Rodriguez isn't here as well.
is...
We're about to get there.
Oh, there we go.
There was no lights on my screen.
That was a very slow start from the Sauber driver there.
And
but
Racing Wizards is lagging.
It is Bass FIFA who takes the lead.
God.
No, it's not.
Yenmai up the inside.
It's,
It's been a huge
my.
crash in the background. Storm getting hit. I think Radiant Wizards. This might have to be a restart. I think that might have to be a restart, to be honest.
What happened there, though?
Radiant VSE is out, so I think that does thingy. Storm got collected by Radiant by somebody is on his inside. Storm hasn't lost many positions, so he's down in 6th. So this has neutralised the race for this moment in time. Vienmai got the jump off the start, so he takes the lead. Bass V for 2nd, JB 3rd. Radiant Wizards is in 4th. His name has disappeared, and he is in AI. So everyone behind Radiant Wizards have got to be pretty careful here.
Yeah.
Most positions gained out the start. F1 Spiders up 9 positions from the start. As Little Brookie gets a 5-second stop go penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Guessing his delta time was thingy. Lixer was caught up in that first corner melee as well. He's dropped down 6 positions from 9th to 15th, and also dropping down positions early. Amenda. Oh.
Amenda. Oh.
And Storm was thing. We're back racing though. Matey Boy's just got ready in Wizards' AI. Storm was just gave Geronimo a little bit of a check there.
Yeah.
Under VSC.
More yellow flags.
Oh, they've collected each other again. They've collected each other again. Both of them are still somehow in this race. I don't think Storm's got much damage. He has got it on the left side.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened now. I just caught the end of that accident.
And there's a Williams jumping. Ooh. Lixer trying to jump Storm in the pits there. Plenty of pit stops early. Rocco, Jacko is caught up in that as well. Lixer, Little Brookie and Storm and JLZ Rodriguez all in. But out front, 5/10 the gap between Vienmai and Bass FIFA.
F1 Spider went way off the track there. He's just lost a position to Amenda as Time for Pace there joins in. But oh, he's still in the race.
Is he?
Oh no, he's not. Oh.
No, he's not. He's he might be able to come in and spectate though. Keep an eye on the battle for first though. Vienmai Bass FIFA 4/10. DRS round DRS going to be activated next time around. Radiant Wizards has joined back. Oh, and he spun his. Oh my god.
Oh, not that curb again. Oh no, it's a different curb.
Nope, that's his AI got spun round. Radiant Wizards, I don't think was taking control of his car.
He's left the session, and V12 man goes off the track.
Oh dear.
Right, back to the battle for first.
Battle for the lead, here comes Bass. Bass has got the slipstream on Vienmai. This should be an easy overtaking at turn 1. He's had the fastest lap of the round. Fastest lap of the race so far. He's up the inside. He should have it done into turn 1. And Bass FIFA goes into the lead of the race. Vienmai getting caught on the curb and losing a little bit of time there as well. Bass FIFA looks quicker than Vienmai, I've got to say.
Yeah, he's close enough to have a move.
Oh.
Thought he was going to go
I'm
for it
seeing an F1 Spider there, but just coming in. Oh, what a lap time by Radiant Wizards! Fantastic! A 46-minute lap time. I hope that's going to be his time at the end of the race.
Oh,
Goodness me.
Oh, yeah. More yellow flags.
Yellow flag sector 2, sector 3. It's Jacko. Here's Jacko that has spun, I think, on that curb. He's still going around. He's got left end plate damage. Hopefully, he doesn't cause any trouble to the front runners. He's well out ahead of them at the minute, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Jacko just continues and try and picks up the points.
Yeah,
But Vienmai losing.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of trying to stick to the back of Bas FIFA here. Not losing too much time.
Yeah, he's just losing a little bit of time. There we go. It started. Vienmai, but he will have DRS this time around, of course. Bas FIFA 7/10 ahead. I think he's too far ahead to get a move done, to be honest. Although we could see a late Montana dive bomb-esque from the Swede.
It's a bit too far back, though. He'll close in under
Yeah,
braking,
he is.
I think. Just a little bit.
Matey Boy, is he closing up to JB in behind as well? Third and fourth, now beginning to get a little bit heated.
Yes, just under a second, yeah.
But Bas FIFA, F1 Spadabel race jumped 10 positions. Amenda has, from somehow being in the VSC, as Bradian was, his connection failed him once again. Amenda was 10th under the VSC, he's now up to 5th. Somehow. Don't quite know how, but he's up to 5th. And he is catching Matey Boy by about a second a lap.
Yeah. I mean, he could still win this race. I mean, anything can happen, but he's going to lose a lot of time trying to get past Matey Boy and JB unless he does it quickly as soon as he gets on the back of those cars. So, well, we'll wait and see. There could be a safety car or something. You never know.
Oh, this is absolutely disgraceful. Two of my drivers are out in the ILR social race. Pre-season race. But we've still got Button and Gasly going. That's good to see. Gasly in 6th, Button in 10th. Good to see.
Oh, Bas FIFA doing a fake dive into the pits there. Oh, this is getting...
That's cost him, you know. That's cost him. Here comes Vienmai. He's going to go for outside move at turn 1. That could have cost Bas FIFA. Amenda's gone into the pit, possibly to do a 2-stop.
Yep. Oh, and here comes Matey Boy on JB.
Matey Boy, JB keeps it low. That grip on the super softs. Staying with him for now, but I think Matey Boy's going to be all over the back of him. So Amenda's gone in the pits, and battle for the lead is heating up. Battle for third's heating up. Which one do you want to pick? I would rather be on board the battle for the lead at the minute.
Yeah, this is very close.
Oh, late braking by Vienmai. I thought he was just going to outbrake himself there.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Who was that? Jacko.
Oh.
Jacko is in his front wing.
Oh dear.
He's been lapped as well. He has been lapped by pretty much nearly everyone. Just been lapped by it's Geronimo there. And Amenda.
Yeah, oh, Matey Boy, he is... Oh, he's going for a move, is he? Yes, he is. Not quite. Not quite.
Oh, well, he lets Amenda through, that's good to see.
It looks like he's quicker, though, than JB. Oh, and JB spun!
Oh, JB spun!
He's hit the wall.
Goodness me. He got caught on the curb. It's as simple as that, he got caught on the curb.
Oh, and here... Oh, my...
Jacko getting the 5-second stop go apparently for corner cutting, but he is out of the race, so everyone I think is safe for now as Bas FIFA goes in the pit from the lead. Bas FIFA in.
Super early.
He is called bluff early, but is this going to be the defining moment of the race? Vienmai staying out on the... he's on the super softs, isn't he, Vienmai?
Yeah.
He's on the super softs. Bas FIFA was also on the super softs, so Bas has pitted essentially a lap earlier than Vienmai. Vienmai has got to react this lap. Bas FIFA coming out the pits. Interval 22.1 seconds. It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. Vienmai has got to set a great in lap here if he is pitting.
Yep, JB also in, predictably.
Yep, soft tyres.
Oh, this could be close.
For him, Lixa... Yeah, he's got out in front of him, I think. Oh no, Lixa's got out. Yeah, Lixa gets him.
Wow.
So JB held up in traffic, and that was from 3rd place, wasn't it? Oh no, he spun. I think that was from 5th. where he
Yeah.
pitted. So he's now down in 12th, so essentially all of the guys ahead have got to pit. As a side-by-side action between Amanda and it's Geronimo there. 7th and 8th.
Yep.
Amanda's already
Well,
pitted and he's right on the back pitch Geronimo.
he's got
Is
DRS, of
VNY going to
course.
pit? No, he's staying out another lap. Might be digging himself his own grave here.
Yeah, because Bass Fever, he's got
Technicals.
no traffic ahead of him.
Amanda's got him. Amanda's got Geronimo.
Good move.
Oh, Geronimo's gone wide. Ooh, 3-second time penalty. Thank God that wasn't anything more than that. I thought he was going to spin and crash out the race there. Good to see that he didn't, though. That is the closest battle on track at the minute. JB, 1.1 seconds off Lixer. Lixer looks to be actually quicker than him.
On the mediums.
For now, on the medium tyres, Lixer looks to be quicker than him.
And saying that, JB's got within a second, and he'll get DRS actually here. Whether
Ooh,
that's
just
because
wanna
he's got a
point
toe,
out-
I don't know.
Yeah, just want to point out, by the way, Vienna is running currently with about 65% of EOS left. Matey Boy is saving his EOS and he's on 43%. Unseen is on 100% EOS. He's catching Matey Boy. He has gained a lot of positions from the first lap incidents and VSE.
That's right.
Has Unseen got a chance of winning this race?
He could well do,
On his
but
previous fault.
I'm just seeing the gap between himself and Vienmi here. Vienmi, if he stays out this much longer, he's definitely going for a one-stop.
Which he is. He's going for another lap. Vienmi is trying to get as far into the race as possible so he can go a one-stop on to the mediums.
But Bass, he has to do a two-stop because those
Absolutely.
softs aren't getting to the end. So
Vienmi has actually got Radiant Wizard's AI in the way. Radiant Wizard's AI should get out of the way. He's just about to approach him now.
yeah, JB's been challenging Lixer in the Williams, but he hasn't found a way past yet. Lixer isn't going to make it easy for him.
Well, I'm going to check the comments, and I'm going to also go for toilet break.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done too much thingy. Wizard's connection is shocking. Apparently.
Right. Geronimo's in the
Storm.
pits.
Yeah. Boy, tip for future: send 2 invites before starting each qualifying for disconnect and so forth.
I'm pretty sure
I've got to say I didn't.
Yeah, JB gets to move down there, but
invite
yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent
Nice move.
invites to everyone at least
You sent me.
twice.
You sent me
maybe.
2, certainly.
Yeah, so I'm sorry if I missed
Ooh.
you, but
We've got a bit of a battle developing. 6th and 7th, V12 man getting closer by Amanda, and is Amanda going to try and get it done on the straight? He will have DRS in operation. Don't think he's close enough though.
Jacko
Or is
left.
he? He is, but V12 man just lets him through.
Yep, yellow
Simple as that. Yellow flag, second 1.
Oh, Geronimo
is-
has gone for a spin. Where's
Geronimo,
that?
and speak it, Vienma's gone into the pits. Leaders in.
Oh, right. Okay, so
The impact
is
from the sea.
where's Bass? Right, round the final
Bass is at
corner.
the final corner. He's got him by an absolute mile.
But then again, he has to pit one more time. Those softs will not
There's
get to the end.
Bass,
So
there's Vienma. He's got him by an absolute mile. 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Easily.
yeah,
without the pits.
in the short term, this is good for Bass, but in the long term, psychologically, I think
Oh,
Vienmi's got
Vienma
this.
out on the soft tyres for Vienma.
Oh no!
Is he going to actually go 20 laps on those softs?
No!
That's impossible.
I thought he was
That's
going to
gonna
put
be a two-stop.
mediums.
I thought he was going to go mediums.
Oh my gosh!
And Bass Fifa's on softs. He's on 3 lap all the softs, but essentially he's on fresher tyres than VNMI because he's already got his temperatures up, his tyre temps up. Battle for the lead though. Unseen closing in on Matey Boy. DOS in operation there, braking to come to the end of the middle sector.
Yeah, a load of battles going
Tyne
on
also-
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyne also apologising that he couldn't be there, and Storm
okay.
commenting about the same old rubbish, letting people with bad connections ruin the race.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've got to be honest. You'll have to have a look at Radiant Wizards' connection.
Yeah, well, in
Cause
qualifying, no one pointed that out, so that's a bit strange. Like as soon as the race starts,
yeah.
it
Oh,
suddenly
Bass
goes
FIFA
down.
on F1 Spider at the final corner. Bass FIFA going up the inside of F1 Spider. Easy move. Bass FIFA on the fresher tyres goes waltzing past F1 Spider, who in turn is trying to battle back. Bass FIFA, though, I think has just got enough straight line speed. Is F1 Spider surely not going to go for a late lunge up the inside? He's going around the outside. Has he outbroken himself? Yes, he has. Bass FIFA gets the position done, and he should be able to pull away now in that Force India. F1 Spider on 9 laps old softs, now 10 laps old softs if you count this lap. He's got Vienmai 4.7 seconds behind him. Is Bass FIFA pulling away from Vienmai? I think he is, you know. It was about 4 seconds,
yeah.
4.5 seconds. It's about 5 seconds now.
Oh, that's why he's got
5.6,
traffic.
5.7,
Who was that?
oh,
in
it's
the
really
Sauber?
with his AI.
Ah, there we go. Right. Oh, look at
Good
Unseen.
spot.
Oh, that was close. That was
Really?
extremely close there. Runs a bit wide.
I think Unseen, if he's wanting to get a good run out of this race, I think he should pit this lap and risk it.
I mean, yeah, you could
And go
do
on the set
that.
of mediums, because I think the mediums are the quicker tyre around here. I've got to be honest, from what I've seen. Unseen not coming in the pits, so he clearly hasn't followed me. Because I do like to ruin people's races, but he is. Is he going to ruin Matey Boy's race up the inside into turn 1? No, he's not. He's got the move done. Beautiful move by Unseen. He's up to P1 now, and that could prove crucial in the battle between these two further on in the race. As Unseen and Matey Boy's coming back at him, you know. Backs out of it though. Very wise. It's good to see Matey Boy actually on the pace with Unseen on this game, and I know Matey Boy has been a bit slow in the past, if I can use that term.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good to see him showing improvement. That's all I'm getting at. Like quite a few of the drivers tonight.
Yeah, during the first
Well,
few
I'm
laps.
gonna go for Tolopon.
Okay. Yeah, during
And
the
I will
first.
be. Oh,
Huh?
Lex has just completed the move on
Oh.
JB. 10-1.
Oh, good
And here
move, but
comes JB on back on that
JB.
three. I'm not going for a
Oh.
taller brick yet. Lex,
Side by
JB trying to go for
side.
the move on the inside. I don't think
He's
he'll
got him,
risk it. No, Lex has got him. Nice. JB is on fresher tyres as well. He's on 5 lap old softs compared to Lex are on the 9 lap old mediums. Look at the pace difference. Nothing to do with the driver. Just look at the tyres. Mediums, I think, are definitely the tyre to be on. Because I will leave you with that thought when I got the top.
Indeed. Yeah, I was just gonna say before you went for your toilet break there that I thought Matey Boy was possibly on for a podium. I mean, he still is, but I think now it's going to be Bass, Vienmi, Unseen. Although F1's... Oh no, F1 Spider hasn't missed. Right. That's why that F1 Spider's so high up there. Vienmi, he is on the back of F1 Spider. Just talking about him, of course. And he needs to get this move done ASAP. This is critical for his chances of trying to win this race. As look at F1 Spider, he's losing it. Losing the rear end out of every slow braking zone, I should say. And is he gonna go for it? He thinks twice about it, and that is where accidents can happen. You've got to commit yourself to a move, so hopefully he does it in the next corner for the sake of giving us a good battle for the win here. He's got DRS enabled there in the slipstream. Should pull to the inside unless he's going to play it cautious, but he doesn't. He's going aggressive here. Nearly side by side here. It is side by side. And he hasn't got the move done, but he'll do the switch back, and that's me clapping, because that was a fantastic strategical move there from Vienmi. And what a signing that was to the FRL. So it's great to see here that he's already in contention for wins on his first race. Although John Polainen isn't here, and Tyne as well. so we don't know if they could have done well here or not. We shall never know, of course, until next season around this very same track. Looking down the order, there is still a battle going on between Lixer and JB, but JB is just out of DRS detection, so that is why that gap is staying the same as you are back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to update you, VME got the move done on F1 Spider, and now the car ahead of him is the person he's challenging the lead, or the net lead of the race for, Bas FIFA.
The hell's going on with my controller? Oh, apologies. Yeah, F1 Spider I thought was thingy.
Right,
It
yeah.
was behind them. Amanda's catching him though.
Oh, oh yes, Amenda.
Wakefully as well.
Right, so Amenda's already pitted, but he'll have to pit again, of course. So really, I'm just looking down here.
The enemy 5.6 seconds to Bas FIFA. That's not going to come down in a hurry, I don't think. Unseen's in.
Right.
Big boy's in. Both the front two are in.
Okay,
They're going to
what
be coming out
tyres?
ahead of Rocco.
Mediums.
Mediums unseen. Matey boy is
Oh.
going to each other. Mediums.
He's got
5 second
a
stop go as well for Matey boy.
penalty,
And
probably
F1
for
Spider's in.
the start. Maybe he got caught up in that collision. Yeah, F1 Spider
Yeah.
also in for medium tyres.
So medium tyres, I think they might have taken my hint, to be honest. I hope I haven't ruined yours guys' races, to be honest. Hope not. Really
Yeah.
hope not. Storm's in as well.
Storm as well, yeah. And he's gone for the medium, so they've all heard you.
Everybody's going on the mediums. I just think the mediums are the better, the less wearing tyre, but they're the quicker tyre tonight with the track temperatures.
Yeah, less wear,
They
of
have
course.
to
So.
be.
There you go. Little Brookie's up into P10 now.
He is up to P10 and he is currently getting points. It's good to see, but he does have to pit again. So that'll be putting him down possibly
Ooh.
Geronimo area.
The two Williams going side by side. And, F1 Spider's not going to let him through, you know. That easily. And this, that is really close. Look at this. What a battle. Elixir, oh my gosh.
Oh, Elixir getting caught on the curb. Goodness me. JB got the move done. I think JB's just going to let Elixir back through here under braking. No, he's not.
No,
he's
gonna
not giving it
go
up.
for it.
JB's got it.
He has, but
JB
for how
gets
much
back at
longer?
Elixir. They don't want to be catching this curb. They're avoiding it massively. That's good to see. Ooh, Jesus Christ, he nearly did a Verstappen. He nearly did a Verstappen on Ricardo from Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
As you can probably appreciate, my voice is going as well.
Now I'm expecting
Fantastic.
Elixir to get this move back, or this position back from JB
He's not
here.
close enough.
But who knows
5
what
tenths, he's
his
not close enough.
ERS settings
Ooh,
are?
the
Oh
NI.
no.
Vinamai, 3 second time penalty.
Pushing too much
Lixer
there.
outbraking himself. Yeah, Lixer wasn't even close. In the end, he's still 4 tenths off after the corner.
It's a Brookie in the pits, and
He's catching
he.
him.
Yeah,
Supers maybe. Oh, softs. Yeah, softs is the.
he's got a penalty.
Oh, hang
as well.
on. Is he not going to get done for regulations? Softs to softs.
Wait, let me have a look.
He's just went from a set of softs to a set of softs.
He started on the supers though. He pitted before, I think. Bless you.
Bless me. Yeah, I'm starting to come down with the flu, I think. Which is great.
Oh
Right. I've just got to reply to a message. You can commentate if you want for now.
no. Yeah, and well, I presume Lixer will be thinking about these next two corners in trying to close that gap, and he is. Whoa, what a late braking that was into that second to last corner, and he has closed in quite a lot, visibly as well as numerically, in terms of the gap between himself and JB here around the
Alex
final
getting caught on
corner.
the curb there. Oh, Lixon nearly had a moment on the curb there behind JB. But he is catching him.
It's a lot closer. He should get the move
Follow on
done
down
here.
at turn 1. He should get it done inside.
Oh
He's
no!
waiting behind him. Is he trying to force JB into a bit of a mistake? JB has been prone to making mistakes in the past. Lixer, I think, is just trying to keep the toes. Little Brookie gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Not sure where that took place. It looks like it was... Oh, I know where it is. That is. It's near the end of the third sector. The end of the middle sector. Ooh. Bass FIFA out in front. 4.4 seconds. That gap is coming down. But if Viennois has any chance of winning this race, he's got to close that down at a quicker rate. He is closing it down, and he can get him before the end of the race. But it's going to be interesting to see.
But
especially
surely,
with tyre wear, and especially with ERS management.
surely they're gonna have to pit again. Those top three.
Speaking of pitting, Amenda's in.
Amanda is.
And that's 11 laps on the that's 12 laps on the softs. Bass FIFA's going to do his 12th lap on the softs very shortly.
More softs for Amanda, and he'll go to the end on those for sure.
Yeah,
Unless
Matey Boy's going to come
happens.
beside him as well. He should be out ahead of Rocco. Should Amanda. There goes Matey Boy on by. Rocco is just about to come to the end of the pit lane. This is going to be close. It's going to be very
it is,
close.
yeah.
Oh, he just gets out ahead. Perfectly timed by Amanda. He's out in clear air. He's got Rocco on 15 lap old softs behind him. And Amanda, I think he's nailed on for podium here.
Yeah, I think so too, but I'm still gonna go with my early predictions that I think Unseen,
X's in.
Yenmi and Bass FIFA will be the top three there, because I can't see, I mean, Amanda could close the gap, but that gap is just too large for the amount of laps we have left in this race.
Yeah.
And
Right, send out a
V12,
message there.
yeah, V12 man now is getting close to Lixer, although he's just pitted. You did say the mediums apparently are the better tyre, so that will be interesting to see what happens here. But
0.6. Yeah.
yeah, I think V12 man's going to drop back.
Bass is in.
Yeah.
Bass
Oh,
has
Bass,
completed his 12th
right.
lap on the softs, and he's pitted. Same as Amanda. He should be getting himself ahead of Matey Boy here. He's already completed his pit stop in record time. Bass FIFA should be out ahead of Matey Boy, and quite comfortably as well. I would say about 2-3 seconds here is the gap, maybe even more. Bass FIFA out in clear air. He's got to put the hammer down. He's got to... This is starting to unfold into Unseen.
Yeah.
Unseen can win this race.
He definitely
Viennois
can.
can't last on those tyres, surely.
He'll be vulnerable at the very end, though, I
Rocco's
have to
lost at
say.
16 laps on the tyres. Speaking of Rocco, F1 Spider and JB are closing in on him.
Oh, a
Just
small
picked
train
up on
starting
that.
to form,
Little
yeah.
Brookie,
Good
Little
spot.
Brookie's just done a move on Geronimo as well, further down the field. He's up to 12th, passing Geronimo. Little Brookie on the fresher softs as well. 2 laps done on those, and 9 laps for Geronimo. But
Wow.
F1 Spider on the mediums. Rocco's tyres have surely got to be hitting the cliff. They've already reached peak performance.
Yeah. Well, that's a close gap between Little Brookie and Geronimo. Oh, look at this small
And
battle
F1
going on
and
here.
F1 Spider and Rocco. F1 Spider's gone up the inside of Rocco here. F1 Spider, is he going to
battles
get
at
it done? Just doesn't quite pull it off. He might do it around the outside here though, and here comes JB in on the act as well. Rocco nearly losing it on the corner. It's nearly 3-1 in the corner. Fully in action. F1 Spider, can he get it done around the outside? Running down the straight. Yes, he has. Good move by F1 Spider, and now JB will try and follow suit. It is 3-1 in the final corner nearly. Oh my goodness. JB does get the move done on Rocco just about. Rocco is going to wisely pit
Oh, he's in, yeah.
for a new set. He can go super soft to the end, I think.
And here comes
JB
JB.
and F1 Spider now. The action never ends. JB ran the outside, F1 Spider. He's outbroken himself. But he keeps the position. No, JB ran the outside. JB ran the outside on the softs. Can he get him? Side by side running up towards turn 4. JB's on the inside line. F1 Spider waltzing around the right outside line, and he
He's gone
gets
too
the
deep.
position done. Yes, he has. F1 Spider gets it done. JB just backs off with those tyres now starting to wear off.
Yep, and
Great,
Geronimo
great
and Little
action.
Brookie. Look at Geronimo. He's going for it. He's got him even before turn 1. Great move
Geronimo,
there.
oh yeah.
Oh, but Little Brookie fights
Little Brookie's
back.
on the inside.
What a move.
Ooh. And F1 Spider's back at JB as well. It's all kicking off. F1 Spider's just got JB done again.
Oh, and the leader pits.
As Vienmoy's in. Vienmoy's in. Bash FIFA, 10.6 seconds with 9 laps to go. Unseen has got this in the bag. He can stay out mediums. He's a good tyre management driver as well.
Yeah.
Unseen from the most unlikely position. Can you believe this? He's gained 14 positions this race.
Incredible.
JB trying to defend up the inside. F1 Spider though defends the inside line.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, 3 wide, Amanda, Vienmoy, matey boy. Suddenly, oh, JB's in by the way. JB
Right.
has pitted for super softs, it seems.
Okay,
No,
that's
soft
good.
tyres actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I would have expected him to go. If he went supers, he could have reacted to Rocco. But now he's going to be out ahead behind. He's going to be out behind Rocco. I don't think he's got a chance to catch him. To be honest, I think JB's settled for 10th.
Yeah, unless
Could
he had...
have went a bit bold on the strategy and went for the supers, because they
Yeah.
could have got to the end quite easily. But Amanda, my prediction of him having a podium, it's on at the minute, but he's got Vienmoy behind him. Matey boy I don't think will be much of a factor. However, if Vienmoy makes a mistake, then it could all change, of course. One of these
Yeah.
guys makes a mistake. Bass FIFA now is starting to get the hammer down on those softs. He's 9.4 seconds behind Unseen coming across the line.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
9.3, 9.2. That is reducing the gap. Is it enough? Is it enough? We've seen gaps like this before and they have been closed down. I'm going to jump to Vienmoy and Amanda.
Oh, he should
Get
get
him
the
eye
move
up the
done
inside of
here.
turn 1. I think he's outbroken himself here. Oh, he parks on the apex.
Good
Nice.
positioning there of the car, yeah.
Nice driving. Nice move there by Vienmoy. Some great racing. And Amanda's actually coming back at him up the inside. Amanda up the inside on the Renault.
Switch
Repays
back.
the favour and gets the move done. But Vienmoy's got the switch back. It's like Montana and Fletcher through here. Oh, goodness me. Nearly. Oh, dear.
And you know what? I think Bass is going to win this race. He's just closed in a second on Unseen.
I'm not sure, you know.
I think
I
he'll do
really
it.
am not sure.
I think he'll do
He's
it.
got traffic. He's got traffic though. Radiant Wizard's AI. Because he's right behind
Yeah. That shouldn't be too
Unseen
much
at the
for a
minute.
problem.
And in fact, it's Geronimo, sorry. Not Radiant Wizards. That
Oh,
is
right,
it's
okay.
Geronimo. And yeah, Vienmoy's pulling away from Amanda, isn't he? Yes,
Yeah.
that's it's Geronimo actually.
Rocco is close to Lixa. Look at this battle going on here. Oh, he could lose his front wing. That's
Ooh.
very close. And that's Storm
DRS
in the
and
Mercedes
activation. He
ahead.
should try and get him done here. Rocco should have it done. Inside. Lixa's gonna try and defend it. He can't. Rocco gets through on the quicker tyre.
Yeah.
Nice move.
And
He's now starting to make inroads on the Storm as well. I think 7th place could be on the cards for him, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I've just noticed it is a Force India 1-2.
It is a Force India 1-2. Rocco gets a 3-second time penalty. Unseen is getting closed down. I think
Yeah.
Unseen, next lap around, Unseen needs to go for the lap of his life. Use that EOS up. Don't manage it any further. I know why the gap's closed down. Because it's Geronimo has got past him. Oh, and Basler actually had a little
Oh.
bit of a moment in the background there. Just
Yeah.
getting caught on the curb. Bass is catching Unseen, but Unseen has got traffic. This is playing into the hands of Bass, but those softs are going to wear quicker than the mediums.
Yeah, this
I
is
think
a,
Unseen
yeah.
to stay out and
Yeah, of course,
try and
yeah.
win this race.
Yeah, stay out, just like Dumlios last time out in F3. But it's a bit of a headache, really, for him, because Geronimo is on the supers, and he looks to be quicker than Unseen, obviously due to that
Yeah.
different tyres that they're on. But then again, Unseen, if they were both on the same tyres, with same tyre life, similar tyre life, then obviously, well, you'd expect Unseen to be quicker, so...
Here's another thing I've picked up on. Bass is losing time down the straight. He hasn't got a straight line speed set up on. Unseen, in the meanwhile, has, and he's got traffic. Geronimo's coming back to him now.
Right, but
Just
yeah...
about blue flags are in operation, so I think Geronimo might be getting a bit of a time penalty here. If he's not careful.
Yeah.
Last three for 5.3 seconds. It was 5.6 coming across the line, so he has closed 3/10 so far. Unseen has just got to try and defend this.
Yeah, Geronimo's not in a position to...
and go for it. He's up in the fuel mode. He's up in the EOS mode too. I think he should risk it. Try and knock back Geronimo into the path of Bass, and hopefully them two might have some sort of action, something like that. Bass essentially has got to try and hold up as Lixer gets the 3-second time penalty. Geronimo's got to essentially hold up Bass. He's got to decide which Force India deserves to be screwed over in this race. As we approach lap 24, that is a thought to think about. As we go to lap 24, I'm going to have a check on the comments. Lixer's staying on the tails of Rocco further down the field as well. Staying right on the coattails of him. 5/10.
5, yeah. I thought that gap would increase, but it's not. It's just about stayed the same, and Geronimo is pulling out off to the side there, and he has let the leader through once more.
That's good to see. I think Geronimo might have heard me thinking. He's just got to try and let Unseen go now. Unseen's tyres are wearing. Bass's are wearing quicker. 4.5 seconds. Bass is now starting to just possibly reach his peak performance, I think. Because my power off sign has came up on my TV and I can't find my bloody remote. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that is brilliant. I can't find my remote anywhere. Where the hell is it?
And the battle...
Oh, has it not fell down the side?
The battle for
Sorry.
third is still going on. Amenda...
Where the fuck's it
Oh!
gone?
Viemi's gone way off there. That was a huge mistake from him. And Amenda, is he going
It's my
to
TV might
benefit
turn
out
off
of
here.
this?
I can't find my thing.
No, he doesn't. He's still in
Drama
P4.
unfolding in the commentary box. I can't find my remote control. For God's sake. 4 minutes until power off. I've got to be quick about this. Right, continue commentating, I'll find it.
Okay. Amenda actually might get the move here on Vienmi. I mean, these guys are so similar on pace here. But it's oh, yellow flags. Who has had a... Oh, Lixer. Lixer's had a spin somewhere. No. Okay, everyone, so Lixer's in P9, JB's P10, Amenda's P4, and he's just catching up to the Toro Rosso of the enemy.
Oh, and suddenly turned into Dave Attenborough. I did! Disaster has been averted. Disaster has been averted. Amenda's getting close to the enemy though. 6/10.
Yes.
4 seconds the gap, unseen. Bass is not closing enough. It's as simple as that. Bass is not closing enough. I think Unseen's got this. I really do. 4 seconds, he's losing time.
I think it might be a last lap battle.
3.8.
I really do. I think it's going to be the same thing as F3. Maybe Unseen can hold on though, because
Bass has got...
Yeah.
It's Geronimo on the way as well. It's Geronimo running wide there. Bass is losing time through the corners for some reason.
Was that just because of
And
the
he's
dirty
losing
air
time on
from Geronimo?
No, Geronimo's behind him. He's getting no dirt
Well,
here at all.
he
apart
was
from
in
Unseen ahead of him.
front briefly, wasn't he?
He was in front, yeah. So that might be why.
Because now he's closing in again.
Ash was commenting in the comment section, by the way, asking if he's still in F3. Not sure if you want to address that on here.
Yes, but we are investigating.
Oh, yellow flag
what
sector
happened in
1 and sector
qualifying.
3. Who's off?
Lixer.
Not
Lixer, he's
quite
made
sure.
two
That's
mistakes
Lixer
there.
Again.
Yeah, he made a mistake before, just a couple of corners earlier than that,
Have you got
and
a
he's got
puncture?
damage. He's got damage.
Oh, he's got damage. Alright.
Front
So
left.
those softs are graining. Right, I'm going to compare the graining on Unseen. They're pretty much the same, you know. Bastard's
Right.
graining is less than Unseen,
Lixer's in.
but it's difficult to tell. Really, I think
yep.
both of them are reaching around the same amount of tyre wear, to be honest. 3.6 seconds, it is simply not enough for Bass to catch. Unseen, 3 laps to go. Bass has got to put the hammer down and close in, what, 1.2 seconds a lap? That is impossible.
Who knows though? Anything can happen
That
still.
is impossible. Unseen's only got 2
More
warnings.
yellow flags.
going
Oh dear.
Where was that at? Was that at the famous corner?
It might well be. Just riding on board with Storm, looking around. Yellow flags.
Oh,
think-
isn't that the corner
Oh.
after? Oh, there it is, left hand side. Yeah, I've just seen it on Storm. It's way off in the barrier.
Oh. Oh well.
Unseen. And the good thing about Unseen's management is the ERS. Comparing both of them, Unseen's got double the ERS compared to Bass. Bass has used up a bit of his hitch. I'm not sure what his hitch. Oh dear. Hydroelectric energy, I think. Stands for.
Okay.
I'm sure. I might be making stuff up here, but you never know. Unseen has saved enough EOS though to try and get to the end of this race. He is not losing much time on his personal best lap. Bass is catching on this lap, but he's not catching enough. He is catching. He's caught 5 tenths on this lap, but it is not enough.
More
He's got
yellow
absolute
flags.
Reading Wizards
Oh,
out.
that's his
Reading
AI,
Wizards.
isn't it?
Where's he crashed? Oh!
Start
That's
finish
in the
straight.
final corner. Somebody's crashed him off. Surely.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Was that Lixer, possibly? Lixer. I can only describe it because Lixer was the only one near in the first sector compared to where the car is.
How
Not
bizarre.
blaming it on him or anything. Could be totally innocent. His AI might have just crashed. But Lixer's just came out the pit, so that might make sense. I don't know. Bass is catching Unseen. 2.7 seconds. It's closing. Can Unseen has got enough to go at the end, I think. He should have it.
Yeah, Bass is gonna go for it,
Should.
but so is Unseen. Bass needs to make no mistakes here. He needs to
2.6 seconds.
absolutely floor it here.
No, it's not enough. He's got to close 1.4 seconds to even get close to him. He's got to close 1.4 seconds over the next 2 laps. It is coming down though, it's 2.2. It is coming down. Are we going to see late drama here on the final lap between the 2 Force Indias? 2.2 seconds going on to the final lap. I think essentially Unseen has got this.
Yep,
But Bass is
and
closing.
more drama.
Bass is
as
running out of fuel.
Little Brookie's got
Bass
past
is running out
V12
of
man.
fuel. Bass is running out of fuel. It's in red. He's got to save his fuel. He's been running rich mix. His EOS is down on 10%, essentially. He's got no chance of winning this. 1.7 seconds. I can't watch. By the way,
I
little
think he'll
Brookie
be
did
okay.
get past V12 man, just to point that out. Little Brookie now into the points,
Yeah.
passing V12 man. But I think little Brookie's got a 3-second time penalty to be added onto that.
1.6.
1.6. Coming down. 1.5. But I think Unseen has managed this really well, whatever happens here. Unseen's got no traffic ahead of him. Lixer is the only closest car ahead of him. And he's about 5-6 seconds up the road. 1.6 seconds. I'm safe to say Unseen's got this. Unless he makes a mistake, unless he gets a puncture, he should have this.
One more lap and it could have been a different story.
I think actually listening to me has actually worked for a driver once. He said, have a look at the rears though. Are the rears beginning to vibrate? On Unseen's car. Is he running out of fuel?
Looks slow.
Is that like smoke coming from the back of him? We're coming around the final corner now. Unseen is going to get home. Bass has run out of fuel, I think. No, Unseen's going to win. Bass in second, 1.6 seconds separating the top two. The fireworks go off here at Bahrain. Vienmai in third. Ermenda will finish fourth, but jumps Vienmai on penalties. Storm's right on the back of F1 Spider for 6th and 7th. Matey Boy's going to come across the line in 5th in the meantime. Storm is catching F1 Spider all the way to the line, and it's going to be so close. Williams against Mercedes. Storm should lunge it up the inside and try and get this move done at the final corner. There is battles further down the field. Lixer's catching V12 man massively as well. F1 Spider, I think, is just going to hang on, is he? Here
Just
comes
about.
Storm. F1 Spider hangs on. Storm had a penalty anyways. Rocco in 8th. But the battle is unfolding for the final point position.
Oh, they crashed!
Brookie.
They
Oh, Lixer's
crashed!
hit him! Lixer's hit him!
Oh no.
Lixer has hit V12 man. V12 man, he's going to let Lixer go. Lixer retires from the session.
Retires, yeah.
I don't think he should have done that. He should have just waited up for him and see how it went. Little Brookie, though, has been handed and gifted.
Oh no!
Oh no, he hasn't! He's crashed! V12 man, go for it, son! That's the most dramatic thing I've ever seen! V12 man is going to get the point! V12 man is going to get the final point. Little Brookie has been too cocky, I think, there. He's crashed his car right in between the second and the final corner. And V12 man picks up the final point here in Bahrain. What dramatic stuff at the end of that race. My good God, as we see the podium celebrations, it is Unseen, who I've got to give driver of the day to, who wins here in Bahrain. Bass FIFA was closing, couldn't quite close enough. Another couple of laps may have swayed into his favour, but others, however. And Amanda getting third on penalties. Wow.
Wow, what a race.
I didn't think Unseen would win this race from his position in qualifying. I really didn't. I get 2,500 XP though for participating in this race. Fantastic commentary awarded by Cosmos there. But here is the rundown. It's a Force India 1-2. They're going to jump to the top of the constructors tonight, with Unseen winning here in Bahrain, from Bass in second, Amanda rounding off the podium in third, Vienmai, the newcomer, finishing in fourth. Respectable first race, I think, from finishing fourth. Matey Boy in fifth. F1 Spada, his S rating might boast something, but he's actually finished sixth in this race, so not really that great. Storm in seventh. Rocco in 8th, JB in 9th, and V12 man picking up the final point in dramatic circumstances at the end of this race. With Little Brookie, Lixer, Geronimo, Radiant Wizards, Jacko and Jack Meyer all either DNFing or just being disqualified in case of Jack Meyer, who didn't even make it to the race. Which is a bit unfair, but that's how it was.
Indeed. And yeah, I believe Rocco is still leading the
So cool by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he would have, could have. Oh dear, right, let's get people in, see what they have to say.
Come on, be an SAS. I mean, oh no, there isn't any.
Ox, no, Radiant Wizard.
Isn't it funny how there's three British people, but there's one Russian?
Right,
Isn't it funny
unleash
that,
the interviews.
Smoke is British,
We still have 14 people watching, lovely.
Oh,
So
well, I
you-
hope you've enjoyed the commentary, guys.
Yeah, I'm not
From
quite
myself and Ballboy.
sure if... Oh, there we go, right.
I like it how it is too.
Race winner.
If you get it, you get
Jeez.
No, it was totally.
Yeah, I got affected as well. I lost my front wing. Awful.
Alright, well we got to start somewhere. Let's start off with our race winner here. Unseen, you finally won a race in F2. Congratulations. I mean, that was a brilliant strategy to go on to only a one stop there. Although you had some pretty significant pressure from your teammate Baz FIFA, but in the end you managed to hold off by 1.6 seconds. So yeah, congratulations. Talk us through your race and how you're feeling after this victory.
Pretty much explains it. Oh boy, really pleased to get the first win. A lot of pressure from Bass. It's a great driver. I was always going to do the one stop. I'd already decided I was going to qualify on the soft tyres. Problem with that at this track with the short quali is you only get one set, which means you only get one chance. And I fluffed it. I went wide. I went wide towards the end of the lap and invalidated.
Oh, so that explains why you started in 15th then.
Yeah, I had to turn the power down in my first stint on the super softs because I didn't want to go too fast that I wouldn't be able to out-qualify on the softs.
Well, I mean, although qualifying didn't go to plan, the race certainly did. So, do you think then that the one stop was the better strategy to go on then? Because do you think if like Bass, FIFA, Amenda, Vienmi, if those guys did a one stop like you, the exact same strategy, do you think they could have potentially won this race?
Bass would have definitely won this race on a one stop, but it's that balance of where you qualify, isn't it? If you want to start on the softs, you're not going to qualify pole. If you start where I did or in the middle of the field, you've got a lot more cars around you. I mean, I got sandwiched into turn one. I got two cars either side of me and I couldn't move. But
Yeah,
when
so
I came out of it, I was lucky to have actually gained places. So
Yeah, there was a lot of chaos at the start, and I actually have no idea who was like actually caused it, but it seems like Radiant Wizard was a name that kept appearing due to his connection. So I'll probably find out from other drivers first. But yeah.
luckily I got no damage, and like I said, I knew the strategy was a good strategy, and I knew I'd got some pace, so I just put my head down and concentrated on every single lap.
Yeah, good calls, good strategy calls, win your races, and it certainly won you this race. But can you win the next one? Can you win in China?
If we can do 100% quali, yeah.
Well,
100% quality is the real deal.
The problem you've got with China is the softest tyre compound will probably last you about 4 laps in the race.
oh yeah, that is a significant issue. But
So
for
it really messes with your strategy.
yeah, and for long quali as well, there was, or I don't know if there still is, a lot of glitches with long quali, with people getting kicked out the session and that. So that's why we're running short quali at the moment. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they patched that up in the latest updates or whatever. But anyway, congratulations, Unseen. Your challenge for the championship drivers and constructors, with Force India finishing first and second, has truly begun in tremendously good fashion. So celebrate tonight, and hopefully you'll come back stronger as well for the next race in China.
Thank you very much, and just a quick shout out to my teammate Bass. Great drive, great one too. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you very much. And yep, that is 43 points to Force India. And I don't know if they're going to lead the constructors or not yet, but anyway. Alright, let's move on to... let's go in race order, actually. So, Amanda, there we go. Right, Amanda, well, what a race that was. A lot of chaos into turn 1. I'm not quite sure if you got caught up in that. But a lot of battles as well with trying to get through the field once again during the early couple of laps. But you got through it, and you were battling as well with your teammate at some points, with the Toro Rosso of Vienmi. But in the end, he did cross the line ahead of you, but on penalties you got third. So your first podium in F2, congratulations. So yeah, talk us through your race and your feelings.
Thank you very much. First to say, I'm sorry to litter Brookie because I crashed into him at the start of the qualifying.
Don't be sorry, mate. You ruined like 25 races. Like, don't be sorry.
Okay.
So I just say sorry to him. So I did get a 5 position penalty in the grid, and yeah, it made the pole and started 6. I was caught up in the carnage in the first corner. I was in. I think I was. I touched a little bit Rocco, I think, in the first corner. He spun and he was right in front of me. But yeah, I was sure that my tires at the end were going to be in a high percentage, so I was going to struggle a lot. But I managed to get. I was trying to get in the 3 seconds behind the Toro Rosso. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, because I didn't know if he had a penalty, but he was quick enough to get so I didn't can't catch him. So yeah, very happy to get a podium.
Yeah, I mean, a fantastic drive. Oh, I can hear my voice in the background there. Anyway, yeah, congratulations, and I believe I think you're second in the Drivers' Championship. I think you're like 2 points behind Rocco, who's still in the lead. So, looking ahead to the next race in China, do you think you can win that race? Are you going to go for podiums?
Yeah, I will try to the same like Bahrain and Australia. I'll try to be in the top 5 of the race. They are pretty quick drivers. They have a really great pace, like Bas FIFA and seeing the Toro Rosso V9ME. But yeah, we'll try to get like a podium.
Yeah, and looking at Renault as well, finally, it's always good that your teammate is also there in strong contention as well. And Matey Boy, P5 for him, P3 for you. That's good for Renault heading into the next race.
Yeah, very happy with that.
So yes, thank you very much, Amanda, and we shall see you next week to do it all over again in Shanghai, China.
Thank you very much. See you next week.
Thank you very much. And next up is Rocco. Yes. Championship leader still, I believe.
Popcorn out.
even though you finished P8, you're still in the lead of the drivers' championship anyway. Right. First of all, how was your start? Did you see at all what happened in turn 1?
I saw the proximity arrow go past me about 200 miles per hour, and that was about it. And then I got caught off in it, lost my front wing. It was like quite bad.
And do you know exactly who that was?
Yeah, I don't know if little Brookie's like wheel failed or something.
Right.
Bro, he sent me from Bahrain to Spain.
It was quite bad, but yeah, the start was alright because I think I got past Radiant Wizards, but then turn 1 was just horrible. And that was just the rest of the race.
Well, you did recover well to finish in P8, going on the supers a few laps to the end there. So I guess it's damage limitation for you really. So P8, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Reality, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said at the beginning there, you're still leading the drivers' championship. So I mean, it's only 2 points, but still, you're still leading. So I don't know. That's some positives to take into next race, I guess. And talking about the next race, China, how do you think you'll do?
Bad again. I reckon. Not confident. I just can't wait for Spain. I think I'll be right there. That's about it.
And Spain is the race just before Monaco.
Yes.
Yeah, which I might not turn up for.
With ghosting off? Brookie. Oh dear, right.
Anyway, shout out Jack. Good 200.
Thanks, bro. I think I've done about 200 meters in the last 2 Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, because you crashed out early as well in the last one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Who's next? Let's go in order. JB, but I don't think JB has a mic, so we shall move on to V12 man, who out of nowhere finds himself in P10. I mean, okay, so first of all, halfway through the lap, you get hit by Lixer. Lixer retires, admits defeat, and that was his mistake, I think. But you continue on, and it looks like you're going to finish P11. But then, out of nowhere, Little Brookie, with 1 corner to go, decides it's the end of his race, and he takes himself out. So you finish in P10. So, yeah, congratulations on getting a point. Talk us through that bizarre last lap. How are you feeling into that lap 29?
I was trying to keep in 3 seconds with the Brookie because I think he had a penalty. So I was just trying to keep close, and then I saw I was being caught up, so I was just trying to hold him off as well. Then coming down the straight, he closed a lot, and then all of a sudden he dived up my inside, went into the side of me. Then, so I had to spin back round, so I retired. So I was just like, okay, just save VRS and fuel now, make it to the end. Then all of a sudden, I see a Red Bull in the middle of the road, and I'm a bit surprised.
And that gave you your first point of the season.
Yep.
But yeah, just jumping back to the first lap, were you caught up in all the chaos?
Yes, I saw it all happening, then I thought I would have got through okay because I went quite wide, but I must have got collected by someone and then just spun in front of everyone else and somehow got a 5-second penalty from that.
Okay. Well, that penalty didn't affect things too much anyway. You're still in P10, of course. 1 point for you. Looking at the next race, we got China next. How's that track been for you historically? Do you think you can go well around there?
That was my first race in FRL, so hopefully should be able to score some more points and just score points more or less for the rest of the season.
It was China. Was that on F1 2016?
No, it'd be 20 last year. So
Oh,
yeah, I was
oh.
on 2017.
Oh yeah, of course. Wow. Interesting. Anyway. Right. Congratulations, V12 man, on your unexpected point, but you'll take it anyway. And yes, we shall see you next week for the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. And next up, we go to Jacko, who had a very disastrous race. Well, it all unfolded into turn 1, so yeah, talk us through what happened and, well, from your point of view anyway.
Well, it's probably the same with 19 other cars' point of view, but little like if Rooker was going to get a penalty for Australia or whatever, then bro, I don't know. I just like. Did you see it, Ball Boy?
It could be a season
Yeah,
ban.
the camera was a bit weird, but
I don't know
I
if
need
like
to
a
look back at
deodorant
it.
can got stuck under his brake pedal or something, but something was not working with his brakes. So he used me. And who else was it? Was it Unseen to slow the car down? So he just twatted us. I've lost the front wing, and then Unseen somehow carried on and won the race.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it's a mistake. I'm obviously not going to go into detail too much, but I'm saying it's just a bit frustrating for me how I've usually had, I had a good quality in Australia. Bahrain, I didn't have much practice because I literally got home like 5 minutes before and couldn't get a fast lap hooked up. And I had a good start up to P11 or P10 and then just got collected, and then that was pretty much the end of my race from there.
Well, I mean, I don't. Wait, are you going to be racing next week?
Might be, yeah. To be fair, I can make a lot of Thursdays now, I don't know why, just...
Okay, because, yeah, I hope you at least finish the Chinese Grand Prix.
I can finish, it's just... In quali, like, in Australia, I could have... I know I got, like, where did I get? 3rd or 4th?
Yeah.
And I knew Bahrain wasn't it's one of my weaker tracks, but still, if I just maybe go a bit more cautious into turn 1, hopefully the carnage can unfold without me being in the middle of it. Yeah. And then, yeah, hopefully I can get points in China.
Indeed. Well, we shall hopefully see you next week for that race, and commiserations once again, unfortunately, today. But yeah, hopefully you'll bounce back from these 2 early retirements and do well for the next race.
Cheers, mate.
And last but not least, it is
Jack Meyer, best till last.
if he's here. Oh, he is here. Yeah, talk us through qualifying first of all, because there's not much to talk about in the race.
Well, let's just say I didn't have a setup, I didn't have any practice, the fucking soft tires were shit.
Hey, there's 3-year-olds with things.
Yeah,
Who actually?
Wait, Bullboy, do you like beep out the swearing?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I watched all these Fortnite 57 videos, but Richard, you haven't watched them because they're fucking cringy.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Anyway, focus interview.
Anyway, so yeah,
I
what
qualified
happened?
11.
What happened in the race? Like, did you
Like, I did a
disconnect?
formation lap and then it lagged me out. But then when I joined back, it said Jack Meyer disqualified. So I'm like, what the bloody hell happened? So I couldn't do anything. So literally, that is a bummer to my championship. Therefore, I had a good chance of getting points. And, well, I was hoping for something.
Well, that is very unfortunate, but they're still next week. How are you around China?
Well, it was 2 seasons ago where I did get my one and only pole position. But I doubt I can do anything.
Well, commiserations, yeah.
But I am looking forward to Azerbaijan. That's why I'm going to be deadly.
Well, commiserations. And yeah, good luck for next week in China, hopefully.
Hopefully I don't bum out the hairpin.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. Oh dear. Right.
Here we go.
I believe that is it
Wait, you're not sure?
for today. I'll be right back in a second.
The game is just broken, honestly. It needs to be fixed. Even with this new patch, it's still awful.
Jack, it was probably best that you didn't actually do turn 1.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. But I can tell it's probably as worse as it was on worse as it was on F1 last week. Yeah, I saw that because I was commentating and it was a fucking maniac's paradise.
Can we just like stop the championship now? Because I'm just gonna slide down like diarrhea names.
Sadly, it's always me and Bulwer that suffer from the sibling problems with them making large amounts of sounds in the background.
Oh dear, right, anyway. Yes, so I have a couple of announcements. Tomorrow should be the release of a very interesting report that I think everyone should have a look at, even if you're not in FRL F1.
Oh yeah.
And also, in terms of race highlights, I know I briefly mentioned about them before, but they do take quite a long time to do, and it's just me doing it at the moment. So I'm thinking about trying, well, I think what I'll do is postpone race highlights until next season, or until a season where we're definitely sure that you'll get them ASAP and that they'll actually be made, because currently I can't actually guarantee that of happening, and it is going to take a very long time to edit. They are quite repetitive, so it does require a team effort and not just an individual doing it. So that's what unfortunately is going to happen to that. Although I've done Australia, I mean I could upload it, but then it wouldn't really fit in that well. So for that channel instead, I'll be doing some interesting videos.
Oh yeah, we still have to work on part 2 of the prologue. Oh,
and also for Ballboy57, make sure to subscribe, because there's gonna be some very bizarre videos that will be uploaded within the next few days. That is something I'm working on.
Oh no.
So, actually, you know what?
Exclusive to the admins, they're gonna rectify you now.
Oh, people did that since episode 1, but I've come through and I actually think they're funny whenever people say, "Oh, this is terrible." I think it's really funny. Anyway, right. Yeah, I actually did a poll. What do people want to see, the Walking Liam or Mr. Silly? And I think the Walking Liam won, so I don't know.
Oh. Guess what? I think I voted on the poll for Mr. Silly, so yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I can do both. I can do both. I think it was close in the end, anyway.
FRL comes before Mr. Silly. Just remember that.
Of course. and everything as well. But yeah,
Ooh,
prologue, career
I'd like
mode
to
as
announce
well.
something as well.
Okay.
I am announcing that next week I am available for FRL F3 Monday and FRL F2 on Thursday.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay.
I am not back until next Thursday, and I'm only in for an hour at uni. So.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm just trying to think of. Okay. Oh yeah. Standings will be done as well. You can find those on Twitter hopefully soon. And yep, prologue, career mode, that will be coming out. And I have to say, it's it's interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's,
Yeah, you'll get to hear the vocal cords of Ballboy 57.
Oh god, do I want to hear that?
That's all I'm revealing at the moment. And the excitement does not end here today, because I'm going to do a bit of advertising here. Nintendo Direct 11 PM. Anyway, right.
I could do a bit of advertising
about Nintendo.
Oh, and Little Brookie's here. Oh, well, this is a very late interview. Little Brookie, we've been hearing a lot of reports from drivers that you were to blame for the start crash. Can you talk us through what happened?
I was to blame, but at the same time, it also wasn't my fault. Basically, started off at 14th on the grid. Obviously, the start went off. I had a pretty bad start as it was, but kept my line. Jacko was cutting across a little bit, but you know, left me enough room, so I kept on going at the inside. And then when it got to the braking point, to be honest, on my bad, I completely missed it, but did try to avoid it instead when I did cause a bit of a crash. And it was storm I've hit, I've got it on recording. I ended up letting every single person pass, and also had a fight. So I thought, you know, for my mistake, I've done my justice after that. So it was a bit of a pain because yeah, it was on my mistake, but it's, you know.
And yeah, what happened also on the last lap? Because I thought you were going to get 10th until that
yeah,
bizarre.
I
Yeah.
got a puncture and it put me straight in the wall.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, my left front left tyre went and it put me straight in the wall. That was game over for me, so I was gutted. And then
Oh, I can't believe that one corner. Oh,
yeah, it was a
Okay.
pretty it was pretty disastrous to be honest, but considering everything that happened, I thought, well, let everyone go past, so I'll just see if I can make my way back. Slowly but surely did.
yeah, and looking ahead to next week, China's next, so how do you think you'll get on in that particular Grand Prix?
Well, hopefully taking point again, but I mean, right, I'm gonna give it on themes next week. I've had a bit of experience from China, so hopefully I can perform.
Wonderful, well congratulations on... Oh no, commiserations, that's the right word. Yeah, commiserations on your late unfortunate puncture and retirement, but hopefully you'll be back next week to challenge for points, and who knows
Yep.
what could happen
Hopefully.
in China, yeah. Right, that is the end. No more announcements, apart from I suggest everyone watching this stream hops on to the Nintendo Direct at 11 PM UK time. And, fingers crossed
Jesus.
for Animal
And
Crossing.
I'm gonna say in case this happened, but if you did have an accident with someone and it was not on stream, send it to his office because we want to make sure we get everything.
Amanda and Little Brookie is one of them I want to see.
Yeah, so
Hopefully we've got footage of that.
Oh yeah, I've got that, I think. Might have that.
okay, well yeah, just send it to me when you've uploaded it and I'll send it. Or if you can, it'll be easier if you could send it to Caesar. But yes, so Nintendo Direct at 11 p.m. tonight. I'll be watching it, and then so too will everyone here, of course.
Oh, did anybody see the Apple event yesterday? Actually,
no.
guessing by that reaction, no. that ends that.
And I believe that is it. So thank you for watching. Thanks to my co-commentator, as always, once again, for commentating this fantastic race.
I'll be around next week. I won't be around on Saturday because I'm doing TFRL stuff. But I will be around next Monday and Thursday for commentary. I can't wait.
Fantastic, and thank you to everyone who raced as well today and who watched this race as well on YouTube. So until next time, which shall be F1 on Saturday, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. David Coulthard.